Award-winning chef, author, and humanitarian Rick Bayless is proud to announce a new partnership with the nonprofit network, the Chefs Manifesto. It's a global network of chefs advocating for sustainable development through food. And later this month, he's co-hosting a Chefs Manifesto Action Hub, and he's joining us now to tell us all about this. Welcome back, Rick. Always great to see you, my friend.
It's so nice to be here and to see you.
And I love that you're doing this because, you know, I know this is the first year that you are collaborating with Chefs Manifesto, but explain what that is, because it's really kind of at the core of who you are.
It certainly is, because I've really been focused on sustainability since we opened our restaurant almost 4 decades ago, taking step after step after step to be part of this sustainable world. And then when I encountered Chefs Manifesto, which is a global organization of about 1,800 chefs, and really focused on sustainability through small steps, action plans to do things. And that's what this whole focus, when we're doing this action hub on the 15th of September, that's what we're really going to be focusing on. Because when you hear all of these global things about sustainability and you think, how in the world could I even fit into that? We are going to spend a whole day with chefs, with producers, small producers here, with a lot of farmers around here, all just talking about how to translate the idea of sustainability into simple, actionable steps. That's really what we're focused on.
Okay, so let's talk about sustainability. I think sometimes people hear that term and they kind of get glazed over. And it doesn't really mean much to them. So I want you to zero in and give me an example of exactly what you're talking about.
Well, a very interesting thing would be something that has to do with, say, recycling, So instead of just throwing everything away so that it goes to a landfill, we could separate some stuff out, and they do this all over the world, and we could recycle all the glass and aluminum, that sort of stuff, because they're very easy to do. So that's just one simple step. In the food world, we could say, go to a farmer's market and buy enough food to make 2 meals in a week out of this farmer's market bounty that you get. Because then, do you know that in the grocery store, most of the food that you buy there has traveled over 1,500 miles to get there?
I did not
But in the
know
farmer's market, it's just traveled a few miles to get there. But the other thing about it is when you go to a farmer's market and buy the food, it tastes so much livelier, so much better, so much, it's got so much more to offer you. And to me, that is those are just 2 simple steps that I could point out as farmers markets and just simple recycling.
I think that's good, you know, and when I think about the difference between fresh farmers market food and then trying some of the things at the grocery store, you know, grocery stores are easy for us. Sometimes farmers markets can be intimidating because you're not quite sure what to do with some of the beautiful products. And you're also worried that it's going to spoil before you get a chance to do something with
because it's ripe. So I get it, because I go to a farmer's market every Sunday morning and I buy my stuff, and sometimes I'm that guy that's going, it's like, oh my God, this is going to get away from me, so I got to have something to do with. So one of the things that we're going to be focusing on in this action hub on the 15th of September is really to make sure that all the young chefs know how to work with all of this stuff, because it's kind of a different thing. And we're going to be focusing on a lot of ingredients that maybe you kind of know a little bit about, but could actually really enrich things. Because we all know that when you eat in restaurants and you eat a new ingredient and it's really delicious, you're much more likely to go to the farmer's market and buy it, or even to the grocery store and buy it. And so chefs are the people that educate, and we educate in the most delicious way. And I love that part of being part of all of this kind of evolving the food chain, the food networks that we're all working with, by helping people to come back to the good stuff. And you know, some of those things are indigenous to here, and you can, as you say, go to the farmer's market and see them, maybe not know what to do about it, but the chefs can help to teach you that.
And always ask questions. That's the thing I learned when you go to this farmer's market. Okay, so that's the information there. Chefsmanifesto.com. Congratulations, it's great. To me, it seems like an obvious collaboration, and I can't wait to hear about it afterwards.
I'm super excited to be able to bring this to Chicago.
We're excited to have you here. Thank you,
New chef training. Yes.
I love that. Great idea. Good to see you, my friend.
Nice to see you too.